What's up guys, Brunsnick's back and it's comparison time once again. Today we're comparing the ENVY Tour Pearl versus the Black Widow 2.0 Hybrid. Two bowling balls with HK22 covers, asymmetrical cores, very different core numbers. So we're gonna see what those differences mean when we get them on the lanes. Before we get to all that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now let's see what the Black Widow 2.0 Hybrid does against the ENVY Tour Pearl. All right, comparison time. We're going to be taking a look at the brand new ENVY Tour Pearl, and we're going to compare it to one of the best balls Hammer's ever made, the Hammer Black Widow 2.0 Hybrid. So obviously different bowling balls by their design. One has a stronger core, both are low RG, but one has a lot more intermediate and a lot more differential. So we're going to see how that plays in terms of reaction, and we're going to get right into it. We're going to start it out, we're going to move it in. We're bowling on Crown Jewel this time, brand new pattern, and we haven't bowled on before. So we're 43 feet, pretty high ratio there, more of a house pattern ratio, 13-to-1 roughly, 43 feet. And yeah, so big gush in the middle, a lot of dry to the outside. We're gonna see how these two do. Oh man. How can you possibly compete with somebody that trips 4 right out of the gate? And that's my goal. I don't want to snap 10s. I want to be able to trip 4s. If I can give up one hit for another, every time I go a little bit high and I trip a 4 rather than every time I go half pocket and kick a 10, I'm going for the 4-pin. All right. So surface-wise, these both have been bowled with quite a bit. So they're lane shine. They're going to be pretty similar overall. I'm not too worried about all that. They look pretty close to me. So this is my baby, Black Widow 2.0 Hybrid. Got it out a little bit early. Yeah, so both these bowling balls are going to respond pretty hard to friction. That's just a given. You know, these balls are meant to give you the most back end possible, and that's what you're typically going to see. Now let's move it in. 5 boards, and we're going to start giving a little bit of a swing and see how they do as they start encountering a little bit more oil. That's a lot of oil. Wow. I didn't even get that out as far as I wanted. Normally for these I try to get out to 5 board. That seems to be the sweet spot for my break point. Uh-oh. I need a re-rack there. Ball hit so hard I probably broke some pins. All right, let's get the thumb out of there, back in here. I'm curious what the lower flare will do if I get it in that same zone. Like I didn't get it out quite the 5 board last time. So I'm gonna try to keep this in a little bit more and see what happens when I get it in. There we go. Oh. Okay. It didn't have any problem with the oil in the middle. It said, I'm just gonna see it and go. So, you know, with the ENVY Tour Pearl, I've noticed that ball was really strong on friction, really sharp to the response, and opening up angles and swinging it to it has been its strong suit. All right, so we're gonna move 5 more left. Will be 10 left. Let's resume this comparison. Fantastic ball. I can't get over how well this ball rolls for me. I've seen some other reviews, and I'm sure once these balls come out in September, people are gonna want this ball. All right. And speaking of bowling balls people have wanted and ultimately got, that one. All right. So 10 left. Swing it out to like 5. We'll see what it does. Yeah. Messenger City. So it seems to have that more sweeping motion. You know, it wasn't that upright stand and go left like NV Tour. This one kind of didn't labor, but it definitely didn't seat and stand up as hard. And that's just fine. I mean, different cover. Obviously, it's hybrid versus Pearl. Additive a little bit different. So yeah, Black Widow hit right there. Messenger, love it. All right, moving 5 left. Now we're 15 left of where we started. Get it out to the gutter. That's gonna be hard to top. Let me tell you that. NV Tour Pearl, you know, I'm gonna try to send it to the gutter. We'll see how it does. You know, in the past, when I sent the ball to the friction early, rolls a little more forward. We're gonna see if that happens. It's like a regular David versus Goliath matchup here. One of the best bowling balls ever made versus up-and-comer, brand new ball in the ring. Oh, my goodness. This is like getting in the ring with Ali, going all 12 rounds. Shuck and jive. Man, I'm telling you, NV Tour Pearl, that cover stock, oops, we're gonna stick with it. Sorry, I almost tried to change there. But that cover stock really, really responds hard. More than makes up for the less flare. So we'll see. We're gonna move 5 more left. Let's go coast to coast again, because that's pretty fun. See if now with the oil, if it labors or what's gonna happen here. Okay. Kinda did. Increase that launch angle, get it out to the same spot. Kinda didn't get back, so we're gonna see Black Widow 2.0 can just regain its, I shouldn't say regain, but retain its glory and its GOAT title. Because that was a good shot. We'll see if Black Widow has a little more oomph on the back. Yeah, I mean, there is a solid reason why the Black Widow 2.0 Hybrid is one of the best balls that Hammer's ever made. It's in that discussion. Ball looked fantastic, but the NV Tour Pearl, very good competition for this ball. Just a slight step down in my eyes that has all the performance you're gonna want from a Hammer ball. So drop a line in the comments, what you thought about it, and as always, please subscribe.